D.I. Love. Let me break down the numbers for y'all. Look, y'all remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what school y'all root for in the swag or in the Power 5. Let me know, because I want to know who watching my videos. But let's break it down. My heart started beating a little faster the other day. I got a little nervous. Charles Barkley was talking about it. A few people been talking about it. They've been saying Texas A&M has that oil money. They some billionaires over there. They not worried about no $10,000, $100,000 if they want to get Jimbo Fisher out there. Cause y'all gotta understand, 5 or 4 Texas A&M players might be going to Jackson State. We throwing all this money at these guys. We doing all this kind of stuff, and they still going to see Deion with his 2 quarters in his pocket. They still going to see Deion, and we throwing all this money at these guys. But character sometimes is better than money. Good character is better than money sometimes. So look, this is the news. I'm gonna give y'all the scoop. A little birdie told me that the people at Texas A&M thinking about getting rid of Jimbo and hiring Deion and making Deion one of the highest paid coaches. Because they already know Deion can get talent without paying all this money out. Deion can bring guys in, and they got the money to pay, and Deion got the star power. So now it's a mega fest. We've taken over. We've taken over, and that's what they want to do. Deion has a big mansion in Texas. He's been comfortable staying in Texas for a long time, since he retired with Dallas. He has a lot of connects in Texas. Texas A&M is, guess what? It's in Texas. College Station, that is. Now, from Deion Sanders' house, his big mansion, to College Station, that's 3 point something. Like 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours. So he wouldn't be able to stay at his home and still drive. So that's a good thing for Jackson State. That's a good thing. I thought his house was like an hour away from that. I got a little nervous. But they saying Texas A&M can drop a bag on Deion. So this be clear. If Deion can end up signing a 5-year, 10-year deal for like $5 million a year, would that be best? Because we know Jackson State can't pay him that. We know that. But let me show y'all something. Let's go inside the numbers, y'all. Let's get it. Let's dive into numbers, dog. I be over here doing some work. It look like I ain't be working, but I be working now. So look, let's say Lincoln Riley, his contract he signed with USC, that was $110 million. His defense coordinator got $1.8 million. Lincoln get $4.5 a year. His defense coordinator get $1.8. His wide receiver coach gets $360. His cornerback coach, I don't know if that's cornerback or that's DBs altogether, but he get $140. His strength coach get $129,000. So in these contracts they got, they still got to pay their staff out of some of this money. So y'all understand that. That ain't just all their money. The coach get a lump sum, and how most of them do it. The coach get the coach get $10,000, but he got to pay his staff out of that $10,000. That's how they do it in high school and all that. So okay, so let's switch over. Let's talk about the big dog, Nick Saban. And y'all got to understand, Nick Saban is 71. Deion is 51. Deion has 20 years, and the contracts ain't gonna do nothing but get bigger over time. But the reason why I just showed y'all all these numbers with these other coaches getting paid, this is why I want to keep Deion at Jackson State. This is why all these players that really want to coach football after, like, they dream ain't necessarily to go to the NFL. Their dream is to be a football coach, and you're a good player. I want these players to go to the SWAC or the MEAC so they can have opportunities. And this is why I want Deion to stay, so these guys can have opportunities to come back and coach in the SWAC, just like all the great players that done came through the SWAC have had an opportunity to go back. The Earl Holmes, the Eddie Robinson Jr., quarterback for Doug Williams. So these guys have chances to come back and coach if they really pursue that. All right, so let's look at this. Coach Saban is getting paid a lot of money. We know that. He's highest paid coach right now. But off the field, Coach Saban makes like $6 million off the field with a media deal. A media deal. Now, who's better at media, Coach Saban or Deion? Let's keep it all the way funky. Deion was the broadcaster. He did his thing. So, and he also has an endorsement with an equipment deal. I don't understand these equipment deals in their contract, but he got an equipment deal too. So I guess that's when people sell shirts and paraphernalia with Alabama on it. He gets a portion of that. So that's supposed to be like $3.4 million a year. So this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Deion has been coaching for 3 years in high school, 3 years in college, 6 years total. Coach Saban has been coaching for 26 years. Coach Saban just started making this kind of money like the last maybe like 5 years. His net worth is $60 million. Deion net worth is $40 million. If Deion stays at Jackson and helps build up a lot of this, like with these contracts with these vendors and all this kind of stuff, and helps do the contract with the bowl games and all that, and the classic games, and he keep building up and structuring better deals, and he get a portion of these deals, and he has media the media contracts that he get. Like the reason why SWAC is getting a TV deal right now is because of Deion. So if Deion get a portion of all of this stuff, and he stays in the SWAC, he can help a lot of guys have a better option. He have ties with the XFL, ties with the NFL. He's going to be able to help create guys have futures after football. He's going to be able to make monies from all these different endeavors. Everything, the concession stand, like he has the ability to actually make more money in the SWAC if he builds it for 5 years. If he builds the SWAC for 5 years and get 4 more teams to come into the SWAC, have a super conference. If they get a super conference and he builds up these programs and he sends out some of his coaches to these other schools that are subpar, he make calls to help these schools get up to par, seeing players there. And if he helps out, I know this is a lot of work, but we know who can do it. Deion has done it in 3 years. So we know he can change this. And in a 10-year span, Deion could be worth so much money because he's not just for one team. He's doing it for the whole conference. He's doing more than Nick Saban. Nick Saban ain't doing the same thing Deion is doing. So when you put more work, y'all got to understand this. That they say a bamboo tree grows so fast, it's some kind of bamboo tree, but it grows up on the ground for like a few years, like 5 years, building the root system. That's what Deion was doing when he was at the high school. He was building his root system. He was learning how to do this. He was reaching out to people, getting fields and stuff done and all this stuff, locker rooms. He was doing all this before. Now he's just doing it on a higher level now. He's already put in the work. So he's finna sprout up so much faster because he already got the root system that's already established. And once this man gets to a certain level, the money he's going to make is going to be crazy. He's going to bypass Nick Saban at Jackson. Just stay prime. We got you, folk. We got you.